Brian, I want to stay. I want to fight them. Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Flick. This week we are going over the movie of the century, Transformers: The Last Knight.
Alright guys, so as you know, the Transformers series, it has a lot of problems, and it's, in my opinion, got progressively worse. And I didn't have high expectations for this movie, but I don't hate Michael Bay like a lot of people. Like, I know he's not fantastic, but I like some of his movies. I really like Pain and Gain, and I like the first Transformers, so I wanted to give him a chance. It's been a little bit since the fourth one. I thought maybe he took some of those criticisms and, he retooled it and made a better movie, and he definitely didn't.
He definitely did not do anything. This movie, I don't even know what to say.
So let's just start off with the plot here. It's like a super convoluted plot. So I'm going to do my best trying to explain what happens. So if you get right down to the bare essentials of what happens, it takes place on Earth while there's like this weird war between humans and Autobots and Decepticons, and Mark Wahlberg's character is like trying to save Autobots, and Optimus Prime is off in space, and then he meets up with this maker from Cybertron, and they want to come back to Earth and take over Earth. And then there's this mix of this like knighthood stuff going on, and I don't know, just at the end of it, something's going on with Merlin, and they're trying to stop Cybertron from destroying Earth. That's it. They're trying to stop that from happening. This
movie stars multiple characters. You've probably seen some in the previews. One specifically was the little girl who was barely in this film. I don't understand the marketing. Anthony Hopkins is bitching at least twice in this film.
Yeah, they really... I can't believe Anthony Hopkins made this movie. Like, I know he's made some, like, not good movies, especially recently. Mm-hmm. This is definitely a paycheck movie. But, like, come on, dude. Like, this is...
This is a paycheck movie for everybody.
It's really bad. Like, the dialogue and just... He's like a psychopath in the movie. Like, what he talks is crazy. Like, I don't even know what's going on when he's on screen most of the time.
There is one scene when he's talking to Mark Wahlberg when they first meet. And I literally turned to Brian and I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to be crazy, but he definitely came off as like a total psychopath.
Completely.
And then, okay, so along with Anthony Hopkins' characters, there's these things called the Witwickians or something like that, which is like a throwback to Shia LaBeouf's character in the first movie. So you do get, it's not a spoiler, but you do get to see Shia LaBeouf for a second. I'm not going to say how or what happens, but he's in there for a second. And they try to make this weird interconnected thing that's going on throughout history, and it just is so ridiculous.
Mark Wahlberg's character is exactly the same as the last movie. He literally does nothing. I don't even know why he's there.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah. Same with the little girl. Don't understand why she was there. She did nothing.
Yeah, it's weird that they brought back these characters and added new characters and then gave them almost nothing to do when, I get it, it's Transformers, you want to focus on the Transformers, and I feel honestly Bumblebee did more than anyone in the movie, and Optimus for a little bit, but, it was just weird. Like, the way they chose to write this movie is so weird. It jumps all over the place. So what I was saying to her is I watch a show. It's really stupid. Okay, I watch Ancient Aliens. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I feel like Michael Bay watched all the seasons of Ancient Aliens, and he's like, that seems like a good idea. I'm going to make that into a Transformers movie. Because, as you've seen from the trailers, it's like every major like historical event had something to do with the Transformers, and it's so goofy.
The humor is atrocious. I will flat out say that. It is like Tommy Wiseau wrote the script for this film at some point.
It's really like cringeworthy at times, and it's weird because the tone shifts like that. Like, it'll go for some really serious moment or really action-packed moment, and somebody will say something just so stupid. Like, it's not... I guess to some people it's funny, but like... I didn't think it was funny at all, and it ruined anything that seemed kind of epic or cool with the movie.
There is one scene with Anthony Hopkins. He's basically the narrator through the entire movie.
Oh yeah, he's there for exposition. Like as weird as he is, he literally lays out everything in multiple scenes. Yes. It's just a movie has a lot of exposition.
Over other characters talking over. It's weird, but one scene he's talking to Mark Wahlberg's character and the girl, I don't remember her name because she doesn't really do anything. And a robot just all of a sudden attacks Mark Wahlberg's character out of freaking nowhere.
There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in this movie, and it just like cuts in and out of different stories and perspectives, and it just doesn't. I don't know what's going on. Half the time, I would turn to her and be like, I don't know what's going on right now. And I know, I mean, maybe it's not for me, but like I feel like I know stuff. Like, how do I just not know what's going on with the plot of this movie?
And in the beginning, there was probably 4 different movies I felt like I saw in the beginning.
Yeah, like I said, insane. It changes tone drastically, and it goes from like this epic, like historical thing to this post-apocalyptic thing to what you feel is a Transformers movie, and it jumps around so much, and it's like a space movie. It's just I don't know what they were going for. Really don't know what they were going for with this movie.
The only positive I will give for this movie is the CG, because again, the Transformers look awesome, going in and out of their cars and fighting. That looks cool.
Yeah, I will agree. The best thing about this movie, and pretty much all the Transformers movies, is the CG does look really good. We saw it in IMAX 3D, and I'm normally not a fan of IMAX or 3D, but I thought it worked really well. I could tell it was shot for that perspective, and it looked good. I thought like the CG looked genuinely good.
It was very repetitive, though, with the fighting, so that kind of got old and made the movie drag out.
Yeah, the movie feels really long. It's 2.5 hours long, and it feels every bit of 2.5 hours. And, yeah, some of the action scenes were good, but there were some really long ones and some really messy ones, but, yeah, not very good.
Yeah, I do not wish for another Transformers movie.
Oh, yeah. But there was, like, an end credits thing playing, like, right when we were leaving. I didn't stay, because I didn't
just kind of walked out.
I don't just stop with these movies. Unless you can make a good one, but I don't think that's going to happen.
So I'm going to give this lovely movie 1.5 out of 10. Because I gave it props for the CG. Everything else was just atrocious. And I honestly thought they were just doing it to get money out of people.
Yeah, I'm probably going to give this movie a 2. Like, I wanted to give it a chance. I really didn't want to be the guy that just bashes on every Transformers movie. I didn't want to go into it preconceived notions of it being really bad, and it was really bad. And the only reason I'm giving it a 2 is because of the CG, and I can tell that a lot of work went into making this movie, like the whole production of it. But it just is not a good movie, and I wouldn't really recommend seeing it.
No. Go see Wonder Woman again.
Okay, there is one really positive though. Is that we got free shirts because we saw it in IMAX 3D at the Optimus Prime time or whatever. So, I mean, there's that. I got a free shirt out of it, so I can't complain about that.
Yeah, but other than that...
Yeah, it's bad.
Skip it.
Yeah, don't see it if you don't have to. But if you like the 4th one and you like Transformers, go see it because maybe you'll like it.
Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed our review on Transformers the last night. Let us know what you thought, if you've seen it. What is your favorite Transformers movie?
And yeah, if you liked it, definitely write in the comments if you did and why you did, because I can't understand why someone would really like this movie. So I would like to know. I like to have an open mind. So, yeah. Also, remember to like and subscribe to our channel. We always appreciate the support, and yeah. See ya.